and suddenly he's making progress. Otto's friends envisioning his return from his imprisonment in triumph.
Coming home into the basement and just giving him a big hug and hearing his stories.
But within weeks, those hopes are dashed. Joseph Yun is summoned to an urgent meeting at the UN.
It was there at this meeting on June the 6th that the North Koreans disclosed that Otto Warmbier was in a coma.
Now we know why the North Koreans stiffed me. Otto was in a coma and they didn't want anybody to know.
Secretary Tillerson immediately dispatched Yun and his Gulfstream 3 to the rogue nation with one order: bring Otto home.
Ambassador Yun insisted with the North Koreans that Otto Warmbier be released on humanitarian grounds.
And as Otto's loved ones were anxiously awaiting his arrival, the horror of his maltreatment suddenly so real as he was brought off the plane, limp and unconscious.
We were all very hopeful, no matter what people were saying. So I don't think we really fully grasped how serious it was.
You didn't really think that if you trashed another fucking country, that they would fucking not take it very lightly.
This was a humanitarian act.
They did not do this out of the kindness of their hearts. North Korea doesn't do anything out of the kindness of their heart.
I think the reason the North Koreans released him is because he looked like he was about to die, and they didn't want him to die in North Korea.
When we return, we track down the tour group that brought Otto to North Korea.
Is this Young Pioneer Tourist?
Looking for answers.
Are you seriously pushing me out? I just asked nicely. No, seriously.
Yeah, you fucking wannabe motherfucker, you.
So if anyone has a reason that these two should not be wedged, speaking.
Look at this motherfucking shit here. Okay, Mary M. Johnson back in the year 2000. State of Florida. Wrote a letter to the Florida governor, begging them to do something about these boom cars going up and down the road. There was a club called Thunderbirds. They made it to where we couldn't even fucking live in peace. Now see this right here? I understand your frustration. As you know, your local law enforcement agency is responsible for investigating disturbances of the peace. You see how they fucking trivialize a very serious fucking crime here? And assist you. I am forwarding your correspondence to the cops. And this fucking idiot forwarded to Panama City Beach, not fucking Panama City. Fucking idiot clown motherfucker. He's a lying motherfucker. See, we got a dictatorship right now. Fucking cops decide to do whatever the fuck they want. Look at this. See Panama City Beach? Look how stupid these motherfuckers were. Now watch this. See that Panama City Beach is where it was sent to, okay? And yet, the address is fucking saying Mary M. Johnson. See if I can find it here. See that? Year 2000 there. See that right there? See that? Let's see where it says Mary M. Johnson. Okay. Mary M. Johnson. West 23rd Street Court, Panama City, Florida. This is the lady that sent this to the governor trying to get help.
High school homecoming that Otto Warmbier's parents could ever have imagined. His funeral was held in the auditorium of his alma mater, Cincinnati's Wyoming High School, yesterday. On display, the jacket he wore in the North Korean court and a passport that ultimately did not save his life.
We feel like we lost a son.
Why don't you slant this fucking shit, man? The passport had nothing to do with it, you motherfucker. You lying motherfucker, you.
After 18 months of helplessly following Otto's captivity, reaction to his shocking end washed across social media. On everyone's mind,
propaganda
what happened to him
bullshit.
in North Korea. At a press conference at the hospital in Cincinnati, where he was briefly treated before his death, some clues were revealed.
Our purpose today is to describe the medical and neurological condition of Mr. Otto Warmbier.
It turns out that MRI images supplied by the North Koreans showed that Otto's injury was over a year old.
The earliest images are dated April 2016. Based upon our analysis of those images, the brain injury likely occurred in the preceding weeks.
That's just weeks after these images were shot of Warmbier, dragged from a North Korean court.
This pattern of brain injury, however, is usually seen as a result of cardiopulmonary arrest, where the blood supply to the brain is inadequate for a period of time, resulting in the death of brain tissue.
What caused that brain injury? After doctors ran a battery of tests, they could narrow the possibility. Is it possible that his head was beaten and that caused brain injury?
They did not see any evidence of fractures.
Dr. Ariane Lewis of New York University is a neurologist, although she did not personally examine Otto. If he was hit on the left side of the brain, the tissues would be damaged on that side, but not the entire brain.
Correct. So if he was hit on the left side of the brain, then you would expect there to be a big injury on the left side and not something that's a global process throughout the entire brain.
The North Koreans had claimed that this was a case of botulism, a potentially fatal disease, combined with a sleeping pill. But
You say you didn't find any evidence whatsoever of botulism at all?
That's correct, yeah.
But Dr. Lewis says even an autopsy, which Otto's parents decided to forego, would likely not have solved the mystery.
There's nothing that can be looked at from a pathological perspective to
That's
say
bullshit
exactly
right
the sequence
there.
of events that
That's
happened
fucking
all over
bullshit. This is a cover-up
Whatever
right
the
there.
truth, many wonder why young Pioneer Tours would even offer a trip like this. In a statement to us, they noted that none of the previous travelers who'd been detained in North Korea had suffered such tragic finality. Still, they will no longer be organizing tours for U.S. citizens
Because they
to North
didn't
Korea.
fucking violate
They
North
expressed their
Korea's
deepest sympathies to the
traditions
Warmbier family.
and expectations.
For more answers, we sent an ABC
But
producer
fucking
here
brat
to
boy,
Xi'an,
motherfucker.
China. Down this dark hallway, he found the Young Pioneer Tour offices.
Is this Young Pioneer Tourist?
The staff didn't exactly give him a 5-star welcome.
Hi. So I'm with ABC News. Can we talk to you guys?
No.
Can we talk to, is there anyone available to talk on camera?
No, we've released a statement, and that's all I have to say at the moment.
Are you seriously pushing me out? I just asked nicely. Is there anyone I can contact?
Our media officer?
We've been trying to contact him the past few days.
Keep trying.
Up next, could Otto's death be the tipping point in a dangerous, high-stakes international game? There's this old Korean saying that if somebody points a gun at you, you'll point the gun back. Stay with us.
Hey. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was crazy. It's alright,
That's okay, buddy.
You're here now.
You don't think we don't have dictatorships in this country? Look at this fucking shit here. Look at this. Marion Johnson, West 23rd Street, Panama City, Florida. Okay? Wrote a letter. 2000, 17 years ago. Office of the Governor, April 11, 2000. You don't think we don't have dictatorships in this fucking country? Look at this shit right here. I understand your frustration, lying motherfucker. As you know, your local law enforcement agency is responsible for investigating the disturbance of the peace complaints. And they mailed it, them stupid fuckers, they mailed it to J.B. Holloway of Panama City Beach. This is how stupid these motherfuckers are. All Miriam Johnson was wanting is to live in fucking peace. That's all Miriam Johnson wanted. See that right there? Look at this. Look at this. I used to be her neighbor. We had a fucking club called Thunderbirds that they would thump their bass all the way from 8 o'clock at night till 4 o'clock in the morning, man. And I got Channel 13, Kim Capozza used to be with Channel 13 at one time. And she came out, and the people that wouldn't fucking help me, all of a sudden the rats came out from under the woodwork there. Okay, to be continued. Propaganda bullshit here. Propaganda bullshit here.
That's businessman Kim Dong-chul, one of the 3 Americans still detained in North Korea. The other 2 are college professors Tony Kim and Kim Hak-song.
We still have 3 Americans left there that need to come home, and we need to get them out.
Former Governor Bill Richardson, who has negotiated with the regime in the past,
So nice to see you.
has a stern warning to the estimated 1,000 Americans traveling to North Korea every year.
Don't go to North Korea. There's too dangerous.
And how many of them have come back?
Like Otto Warmbier.
Thousands.
Unjustly
Piece of
killed.
shit, motherfucker. Brat boy, motherfucker. Fuck you.
21 years old with a great family.
Rotten your motherfucking grave. Oh yeah, great family.
Could an international incident like the death of Otto ignite a larger conflict? Do you think there's any chance of
Brat boy would love that, man.
Over 10,000 artillery pieces. It's 60 seconds away from Seoul. We have some 20
Brat boy would love that fucking shit. Get revenge from the fucking grave, right, Brat boy, motherfucker?
So just forget about the nuclear weapon. Just conventional artillery alone can devastate Seoul. So this is not really an option that we can pursue.
When I visited North Korea earlier this year, Vice Foreign Minister Han Song-ro gave me a chilling hint of the regime's state of mind. There's this old Korean saying that if somebody points a gun at you, you'll point the gun back. But if we offer you a rice cake, you'll offer a rice cake back. Do you think in this condition right now, do you think are we going to have peace with a cake, or do you think we're going to have a bullet? The exact expression is that if America